Hey, I'm Josh Dirksen. I'm at my house here, Rancho Relaxo in Bend, Oregon. We just got done with a week of product testing up at Mount Bachelor, and I'm here to tell you about the man's board. And what we got here is a directional twin, I believe it is, and it's kind of an all-mountain freestyle, free ride. Can go backwards good. There's no taper to it. It's just straight twin tip on the nose and tail, and then core profile might be a little directional, and then the stance options are a tiny bit directional. But you can still get a centered stance and I think 1.5 inches back, maybe you can get. And we got bamboo construction, and what that is Salomon took a wood core, and instead of using fiberglass, they topped it off with bamboo, and then there's bamboo underneath and some P-Tex, and there's bamboo on the sidewalls, and then it's dampening with cork on the edges there. And that's just Salomon's, kind of unique to Salomon bamboo construction, and it just kind of adds some density to it, I guess, and just makes it kind of a solid board, you know, kind of like carbon fiber would do, but not so out of control crazy. You know, it kind of gives it a little snap, but just the right amount of pop. And I think a lot of people riding this thing around last week were saying it's really good at ollieing, and I would agree. And let's see, and I guess the most revolutionary item on this board is it's got camber. And that's when the middle of the board's a little higher than the tip and tail of the board. It's a classic idea that was almost forgotten, but now it's back in the man's board. We also have a classic side cut, what they call quadratic, and it's actually a gazillion little radiuses on there, but they're all radiuses. There's no reverse radiuses or edges or corners. It's just a nice smooth turning side cut. And that's just a classic way to do things that is consistent and comfortable and makes a nice turn. And that's my favorite kind of side cut. Another little kind of tiny detail that I like about this board, it's kind of your front foot goes about there, and the man boards on average kind of just stay a little stiffer out in front of your board. It kind of takes away that kink point, and I think it makes it like a really nice free riding board. You know, it doesn't fold when you get into kind of crazy snow or crazy conditions. It has a little more stability up in the nose and tail, and maybe that kind of helps out with its ollies too. And got some graphics by Dave Doman, and chick chugging a beer on the bottom, and Salomon quality base, nice fast one. I definitely ride a lot of boards through the season, and this is kind of the board I go to for kind of freestyle when I'm riding around with buddies and we might land backwards or take off backwards or butter around in the POW. It's just kind of a board that's ready for everything, from AK lines to jumping to park stuff. And I don't know much about rails, but maybe you could do something. But just good for airtime, POW turns, extreme terrain, free riding, park kickers. Kind of just a good old board that's ready, gets you ready for anything.